Alright, today I'm going to show you some of the features available to you in OneNote. So first off, I'm going to choose which folder I want to put this in, which tab. So I'm going to use my Introduction tab just as an example. And on the right hand side, I'm going to choose Add Page. This is going to insert a blank page that you can do pretty much anything you want to. I'm going to add a title. And you'll notice that this title now appears over here on the side. So we are nice and organized. We know exactly what the page is for. I'm just going to go briefly over the home. So home looks very similar to your different features available to you in Microsoft Word and various other ones, Microsoft programs. So we have the paste feature, format, cut, copy. We've got our font options here. We have our styles, so we can choose which style we want, so it's easily formatted. And then there's these tags, which I'll go into some detail at a later date in another video, but it has different things you can organize and keep track of things. But we're going to focus on the Insert tab. The first feature I'm going to show you is a table, which is very similar to Microsoft Word. So you just click and choose how big a grid you want. So for example, and then you'll notice that this layout feature has appeared. So you can actually change the layout using all these options. So I can choose A, B, C, D, type in numbers, 1, 2, 3, and then I can change the formatting by highlighting and changing any of these features. I can do shading, I can change the alignment, and if I need to, I can always insert below, and I can insert to the left if I need to create a new column. And that's pretty straightforward. As soon as you click off, that format feature disappears. The next one I'm going to show you briefly is the spreadsheet. So you can choose an existing Excel spreadsheet, and by doing that, it's very similar to opening up any other file. You find it within your different files here, find it, and then just click Insert. I don't have one prepared, so I'm going to show you how to create one from a new existing Excel. Create a new Excel. So it inputs this lovely Excel spreadsheet, but right now there's nothing there, and I want to add something to it. So I can click on this edit, and it's going to open up a screen that is for Excel, and I can type in this information. So I can type in budget, and I can create my January, February, March, April, May, etc. And then when I'm done, I can click the exit and click save. That is then going to input the information for me into my Excel sheet here. And you can change the size of your Excel, how big you want it to appear, etc. And that's how you simply input an Excel spreadsheet into your OneNote. The next feature I'm going to show you is the screen clipping. So this is where you can take a clip of a screen that you have. So for example, I'm going to choose my screen here. So I'm going to open up screen clipping. It minimizes OneNote down at the bottom. And I'm just going to click and drag the area that I want it to take a snapshot of. Once I have that, it inserts it automatically for me, and then I can play with the different features here. One little piece of advice that I do have for you is to change the size of these pictures. The easiest way is to go to the bottom right hand corner, click and drag inward. For some reason, it's a weird quirky thing within OneNote, but it makes it a little bit easier just to maneuver pictures and things around and resize them. The next feature I'm going to show you is a pictures feature. So I'm going to find my picture that I want, and it's actually going to be in desktop, and I'm going to find it within my OneNote how-to. And I found the picture that I wanted, so I click on it, and then I'm going to click Insert. That then inserts the picture, and once again I can just click and drag it to wherever I want it. And I can change the size of it, and I can put it pretty much anywhere on the screen that I'd like. The next feature is the online pictures feature. So this allows you to search using, I believe it's Bing, to search whatever you want. So for example, I'm going to type in the topic or a picture for France. And it's going to show up the Creative Commons only one. And this is a pretty safe feature to use. There's no copyright issues with it if you choose that one. You can show all results, but you might run into some licensing issues or permission issues to use that picture. So I'm just going to choose my picture, which I'm going to just take the first one there. I'm going to click Insert. And that's going to put it into my OneNote. And I'm just going to resize it and reposition it so that we can see it on the screen. The next feature that we have is online video. So if you want to insert a video, so this isn't a link, it's an actual video to put into the document. You just copy and paste the URL and then click OK, and it'll insert the video. I'm not going to do that right now, just because it'll take a little bit of time to load the video, but that gives you an option where you can actually input an actual YouTube video into your OneNote. You can also insert a link. So you can click on the address. So for example, just a simple one, google.ca. And you can click which notebook you want. So we want it within our e-learning example one. So I'm going to find my e-learning tutorial, and I want it in my introduction space and how to use OneNote Features. Or sorry, no, you have two options. You can choose a website address, like Google, or you can choose one of the locations in OneNote. So you can actually link to other pages in other notebooks as well as within a notebook. So I'll show you what that looks like. So for example, if I want a google.ca, it will have input it. Did it go behind? So now that I have that link, if I click on that, that'll take me to google.ca. The other option, and I'm just going to delete this one because we don't want that one right now. If you click link, you can also link to another notebook or another area or another space. So for example, if you have an assignment here and you want to link back to a collaboration that you did, you can click OK. And then when you click on it, it'll take you to the collaboration space or whatever place you've chosen within your OneNote. So we're going to go back to our how to use. So those are those two features there. You can also insert record audio. So you can click this and you can record yourself talking. For example, I'm recording myself now and it's creating a little file right there. And then you can click and listen back to that later. There's also, when you click on, you'll notice there's a playback, but when you click off of it, it'll disappear. So we also have record video option. So that's going to open up, as you can see, hi everyone. You can see a lovely video of myself recording, and you can record yourself, and then by using record video, and it'll insert the video within OneNote as well. So there's my little record video feature. So if I click on that and I click play, so that shows you the little video option there. We also have in the insert feature, you can insert the date and time, all that lovely features. We also have a draw option. So within drawing, if you have a touch screen, or you can use your mouse to actually draw on your screen, or you can highlight as well. So I can click this and I can highlight this area, which is not the same as Word where you click the text and it highlights that text that you've selected. It highlights wherever you draw. So this is really handy if you're working on a tablet or a touch screen, to give you some idea of how that works. You also can insert shapes and different things like that. And those are the features that we're going to look at for now. I'm going to go into some more where there's history, talking about review, view, and we'll get into these learning tools in a separate video as well. But that gives you a start of different features that you can use within OneNote to be successful in your course.